Hey guys, Crypto Mike here with the mic check 1212. Is this thing on? Please hit the thumbs ups, the subscribe button, and the notification bell right down there. If you enjoy my content, if you'd like to see some more, and if you'd like them to send you notifications every time I put out a video or a live stream. Now we do have a lot of fun in the live streams, guys. So hit that notification bell, make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs ups, and that lets YouTube know that you enjoy the content. It etches it into the algorithm that they run for you, and then they give you more of my content and content like mine if you enjoy my content. Now, I like to, honestly, I really like to keep it fun, but I also really want to keep it I do want to be educational here. I want to be educational. This is for, educational and entertainment values alike. Personally, I like to think that it's all education, but, I've been told by a lot of people, and I can step back and realize, yeah, I can see it. A lot of people are here because this is very thought-provoking and stimulating, this kind of material. If I was looking on YouTube and I was interested in crypto, Ripple, XRP, and esoteric type of things, and the elite and what they're up to and how they're showing us hidden messages and stuff like that, I would want to watch a video like, I would want to watch a channel like this. So I am actively, I'll tell you what, I'm actively trying to make my channel better and better. And I'm always trying to be as transparent as I possibly can with you guys, so that you guys don't feel, I'm just one of you guys, Less than a year ago, I was a YouTube viewer, not a content creator. Now I'm a content creator and a YouTube viewer. I watch YouTube a lot, but I also am sharing my mind a lot too. And guess what, guys? There are a lot of people out there willing to listen to your crazy thoughts, Let yourself go. Let yourself be you, At least that's what I do, I've always kind of held my thoughts in because a lot of normal people don't really want to hear my thoughts. But hey, I'm willing to bet if you're in cryptocurrency in general, you're not the most normal person in the world. You're probably forward thinking, you see the world a little differently, maybe. Maybe you see kind of what's going on and a little deeper than most people. Anyways, guys, so please, hit the thumbs ups. And if you really don't enjoy the content, then I definitely respect that. But please put your input out there. Anyways, put whatever your thoughts are out there. Hit the thumbs down if you want. Put your some comments. Get it out. Tell me what's up. And if you like it, tell me. If you don't, tell me. So anyways, today's video is going to be about David Schwartz's new tweet. Okay. Possible symbolism or connotations, or different meanings. There's probably like a few different meanings we can get from this. And I'm telling you, David Schwartz is so mysterious, but he's smart, and he knows when to be very vague, and he knows when to just not. He knows that saying less is actually saying more, and he knows how to keep us, come on, he knows how to keep us entertained while we're waiting for something to happen with XRP. It's just that simple. He knows how to keep us entertained. He knows there's people out there. He probably enjoys the fact that there's people like me going over this kind of stuff. With that said, I'm not trying to be a hype person. I don't want to be a hype channel. Okay? I want to be a channel where we kind of look into this kind of stuff, see if there's really hidden meanings, if he's really saying anything. I mean, look, David Schwartz knows the plan, guys. He has the plan. He's the one who helped create. He's one of the main planners, okay, of the new financial system. All right. If you don't know that by now, then hey, I mean, I don't know what you think David Schwartz is doing, but yes, he knows what's up. I don't know if he knows exactly how it's going to go down. No one knows because it hasn't happened yet. Unless, you know, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say, unless Project Looking Glass, you know, if we want to go really deep and really explore, you know, they might be able to kind of get a glimpse of what the future might be. You know, I mean, come on, we have natural psychic abilities anyways. So who's to say that's not possible? You know, they will tell us we're crazy for that. You know, the ones who program us through TV, you know, normal people will tell us that we're nuts, you know, and they will smirk at us and dismiss us as crazy and that we already went off the deep end and really not worthy of much of their time, you know, because they're up to way more important things, like working their asses off to get that promotion, to buy the food, and to pay for the energy that is actually very, very cheap, and it's really not that expensive. But hey, I mean, they, you know, the ones who are at the really top, they know how to work the system. And they know how to fool normal people into thinking that we need all this and we need to pay this much and this much and this much and we need to just accept it. And that's how it is. That's just how it is. That's how it's going to be forever. So many people tell me that. Just 1 year ago, I remember one guy at my work, at my job, he was so confident, such a confident person. He doesn't work there anymore. I don't know what he's doing now. You know, he was respectable. I like him. He was respectable, family man. He told me, Mike, the dollar is not going anywhere. Trust me. And he said it with such confidence, with that smirk, kind of that cocky smirk, you know. And I'm like, all right. I mean, how can you be so confident in something, yet you don't know any of the facts? You don't know what's going on. I understand the US dollar might not be going anywhere, but he said it's not ever going to be replaced by anything. And I'm like, dude, it's already right now. I'm like, what's happening? The whole world is trying to shift away. And the US is giving that, you know, we are giving that power away. We're not, you know, regulations are being, US does not want to move on regulations first. Okay. This whole BRICS thing, this whole quantum financial system, it's coming, and it's a balance and power to where the world will be more equal, okay? So the US is not going to move first. Asia is probably going to move first, and that's what I kind of want to, you know, show you guys with this one. David Schwartz tweeted this out, and it's a picture of Kit Kat bars, and I believe that's Japanese. I believe it. If anyone knows anything else about this, if it's not Japanese, tell me. I do believe it's Japanese. He tweeted this out from World Market, okay? And I'll show you. I'll go into that a little more. So this product is not a product authorized by the United States trademark owner for importation, and is physically and materially different from the authorized product. To me, it kind of feels, we're talking about, to me, he's kind of relating this maybe to like regulations, regulatory clarity. You know, we've got products here, and we got other, we're talking about trade, you know, we're talking about moving value, you know, importing product, okay? What's product value, you know, and he could be talking about XRP here. I don't know. But what I think, what I get from this is that maybe Asia will move with regulations, and we will kind of step back. And that's kind of what we're doing. Kind of step back, Let China do their thing. Let Asia kind of do their thing. Asia first, then the U.S. can step in. Okay, to give that to give the world the perception that the U.S. is actually okay. They're not trying to overpower the world, right? If they went and moved, and trust me, I bet there are plenty of Congress people who really want these regulations, and we do too. But I think everything is set. The plan has been planned out for years, guys. This has all been planned out, okay? China first, Asia first, okay? I don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, maybe it'll take a whole year. Maybe it'll be all China next year for blockchain, VeChain. Maybe VeChain 2020 will be the year for VeChain. Who knows? But I also, you know, we can't wait that long. We can't wait that long. Anyways, so David Schwartz did post this, and we're going to go into that. David Schwartz also wearing a gold Ripple pin. He pegged it to his lapel. Okay. That's pretty cool. Now, what this tweet reminds me of, all right, many different things. And I used Gematria too. What it reminds me of is this Economist cover. This was just put out like last week. And with his ties to the elite, you know, David Schwartz, he might be tweeting that out as a nod to this cover, okay? Because these definitely, tell me that does not look like a Kit Kat bars. Tell me that doesn't look like Kit Kat bars. Don't Kit Kat bars come in 4s too? Kit Kat bars. Let's see. And bars too. Bars coming out with his IG report. They do. So they come in 4s, just like the cover of the Economist. Okay? Just like it. So we're talking about gold here. Gold bars, gold being infused into the system. Okay? That's the infusion right there. Gold is definitely going to be infused. I don't know. Probably very smoothly the transition will happen, or abruptly. Who knows? That's the part we don't know. Come on. By now, we know gold is going to be a major part of the new financial system. We already know that. I mean, it's obvious. The thing they're not telling us about is silver. Okay? The thing they're not really talking about much is silver. They're focusing all on gold. Just like in the cryptocurrency market, they're focusing all on Bitcoin. Well, guess what? There are more ounces of gold out there mined than silver. Did you know that? Therefore, silver is actually more valuable than gold. But JP Morgan, with their precious metals market manipulation, have suppressed the price of silver so much that we just think we don't want to buy silver. We want to buy gold because it's more expensive. You guys, silver is much more valuable, and it's a better conductor of electricity. It's the best conductor of electricity out there. All right. Also, scientists have discovered a way to make a synthetic gold with the same properties. It's not gold, but it has the same properties when you use it in electronics. Okay. Plus, they're apparently going to mine some asteroid or something. So who knows, you guys? But either way, now we're talking about our lives, our way to get wealthy. Okay. Now XRP Venture said something in a video the other day. He said, you know what? I'm not going to hate on Bearable Guy. I'm not going to hate on the Riddlers. You know, if you don't agree with it, just let it be. But we're kind of just trying to figure this out. If there is an insider out there with information and he's dropping information for us in plain sight for us to see, then yes, I do want to find out maybe if we can kind of come to a conclusion of what date we're looking at, you know, what year we're looking at for a big explosion, because we already know. you know, most of us here have a lot of faith that XRP is going to blow up massively, all right? Especially if it takes any part in being part of the derivatives market, especially then. Now, if it took, okay, this guy put a little graph up here. Kung Fu Nerd, it's Kung Fu Nerd. So he put up a little graph here. If we took half of the base money, okay, in the world, $14 trillion. And this is hypothetical. If we took half of the banknotes, $25 trillion. Okay? If we took half of government bonds, $28 trillion. If we took half of corporate bonds, $58 trillion. If we took half of the commodities in the world, and we're talking about value, that's $150 trillion. If we took half of the derivatives market value into one XRP, that's $500 trillion. Now, it's just so simple. It's so simple. $373 XRP, $600 XRP, $670 XRP, $1,300 XRP, $3,500 XRP, $11,000 XRP. Just because we haven't seen it before doesn't mean it's not possible. Okay, we're on the verge of the biggest shift we've ever seen in our lives. That's why this is so exciting. That's why you need to have faith that this could happen. And we're putting, the whole community here is a wonderful community. We're ignoring all the haters. Okay, there's a lot of people who really just can't wait to dive into being negative about this. But we don't do that. Okay, we try to figure out, piece together the clues, and we really try to keep it logical, as logical as we can keep it. Okay, that's why there's so much discussion about this XRP. There's so much discussion about it. That's why if it does start going, FOMO is going to go through the roof, because there are so many eyes on the XRP price. Once it starts really kind of moving, FOMO will take it through the roof, guys. I'm telling you. The funny thing is, even if it moves down, people are going to buy the heck out of it. You know, people have been waiting for it to move down for a long time. I mean, we're talking about big picture shit here. And trust me, they don't tell us half of what we know. Like, they don't tell us half of what's going on. They don't tell us 4/5 of what's going on. They don't tell us 9/10 of what's going on. There's so many things going on in the background. It's really just mostly an illusion what they're putting out there for us to know. What they want us to know is mostly probably lies, you know, or just the bare minimum, you know, because they want the bare minimum of us. They want the bare minimum of us getting rich like them. Because then we would have some of their money, you know. They want to keep as much, they want to hoard that money. It's really kind of an evil kind of way to think and live. It's really kind of a sick thing. In my opinion, these people are really sick. Anyone who has that much money and doesn't care for the welfare of the rest of humanity, it's a very sick way to be. Anyways, we have hints. We've had hints here. Like, this was a hint, I think, with XRP being tied to gold. In this big picture here, this picture on the 4th of July with one of the Ripple teams, and this guy right here, gold. AU is the symbol for gold, and you have the Ripple, the X logo, and then you have the Ripple logo, and then an X and AU. There are a lot of different things, you know. I can't cover all the reasons I think XRP will be tied to gold in this one video. But there are a lot of reasons. Now, when we think about the Phoenix, that's a gold coin right there. Okay, so they're telling you right away. They told us back in 1988. This is how far back the plans go. They've had these plans for years. They've had 30 years to work on these plans, to perfect these plans. So part of me is convinced that everything we see on TV, even Trump, it's all a show. It's all just a show. They've had all this planned. They already got the quantum financial system going. They really try to suppress that. So for that reason, I do believe the quantum financial system is a real thing and is really gonna affect us and change our lives. Did I not put that in here? Oh, hold on. I want to show you the Xrp real quick. I guess I didn't put it in here. Quantum financial system right here. Okay, so this is Xrp. All right, it was a law passed in March 2000, signed into law of October 2000. All right, now they were going to enact it and enable the quantum financial system in 2001, September of 2001. A day before they were going to do it, 9/11 happened. And that just changed everything. It changed everything. Now, why do you think 9/11 happened? Because there are a lot of crooked bankers who do not want this to happen. Because first of all, they're going to go to jail. Second of all, they're going to lose all their money. The ones who don't go to jail, they're going to lose everything. This creates a very transparent system, quantum system, financial system. Xrp forgives credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt. Why do they want to forgive? Why do the deep state not want to forgive debt? Because debt is what keeps us their slaves. Okay? It's a debt-driven world. Not too much longer though. Okay? By 2022, our lives will be very, very different. I mean, there's, plenty of words to say, but I'll just keep it very simple. Our lives will be very, very different in 2022, and you can take that to the damn bank. Trust me on that, okay? Now, this Xrp, which is basically part of the BRICS, it abolishes income tax, abolishes the IRS. IRS ain't gonna be around for too much longer, guys. If they tax us right away for every transaction with this new cashless society we're moving into, we don't need the IRS to keep track of all this because it's going to be on the blockchain. Okay? It's going to be immutable. It's going to be instant. And they will take the taxes out right there, right then and there. And we won't have to worry about doing taxes every year. It increases benefits to senior citizens, returns constitutional law. Okay, that seems to me like what Trump is doing. It establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after Xrp's announcement. It monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities or special interest groups, and that's why we're doing blockchain voting for the 2020 election. It creates U.S. Treasury currency, or rainbow currency, backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. Okay? Remember that. Gold, silver, and platinum. And maybe palladium. There might be others too. Maybe even copper. I don't know. Returns constitutional law to all our courts and legal matters. It initiates new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. Eliminates the Federal Reserve, and that's exactly what Trump's doing. He's really making them seem very, very bad. And they don't like it, but I do believe the Patriots are in control and things are changing. And if you don't believe the whole Patriots thing, that's fine. We don't have to state it like that, okay? But I do believe there is the forces of good and evil in the background. I do believe the forces of good, I mean, they are smart enough. We are shifting. The information age has been upon us for 20 years now. There's nothing they can do, the deep state, to stop this shift anymore. And trust me, they try and they try and they try. They tried a long time. They've tried, but they've been losing this fight for the last, few years. The last 3-4 years at least. Or ever since Trump won election. So if you want to bring it down to that, I mean, sometimes I still think maybe this whole thing is a show, but if you want to bring it back down to what we can see, I do believe Trump really is fighting. He really is fighting for us. Things are really changing. Q is a real thing. He's bringing up things that no one would ever really realize, and he he's on point. He's on point with a lot of his posts. This Nassara Act restores financial privacy, retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law, ceases all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide, establishes peace throughout the world, initiates first phase of worldwide prosperity distribution of vast wealth, which has been accumulating for many decades. Okay, do you see that? Initiates the first phase, phase 1. Okay, this was written this was written a long time ago. Nassara Law. Okay, .us. You can go to learn more, go to nassaralaw.us. All right. This was written way before this whole trade deal, phase 1, 2, 3 thing has been announced. Initiates first phase of worldwide prosperity distribution of vast wealth, which has been accumulating for many decades. All right, so what does that tell you? The rich will get poorer and the poor will get rich. Us, we're poor, all right? We're definitely not rich compared to the 0.01 percenters. They're freaking out right now, guys. The 0.01 percenters, the bankers, they are freaking out in the background. Trust me. And Deutsche Bank is just this close to falling off the edge. Just this close. It's hanging by a thread, guys. And that's the only thing holding the system up. Once Deutsche Bank announces bankruptcy, it's over. Releases enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes. It enables the release of new technologies such as alternative energy devices. There you go. That's Project Looking Glass. Okay, the announcement of Project Looking Glass. A lot of this ties in with what Q has been telling us all along, okay, and what Trump is trying to do. So this has a lot of legitimacy to it. Okay. Now, go back to this. Let's see. Now, his tweet. Okay, by the way, Variable Bull gave me a good shout out, and I want to thank him for that. And also to Mr. BXRP, go subscribe to him. Best YouTube channel I've seen in a long time. Very clear, precise, very quality information. Quality information right there, okay? He knows how to do a video, trust me. He knows how to do a good video. Check this out. Variable Bull gave me a shout out. And apparently he likes Hollow Styles clothing. So.
And I would really love to hear what they have to say. I think you guys should too. In addition, guys, if you aren't doing so already, please check out thehodlstyle.com and support a Crypto Mike, Roses on the Moon, Aiden Trading, and XRP Zoo. I really like the website, and I think you should take a look. Now, with that being said, I'll leave the link down in the description below.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Variable Bull. Appreciate the shout out. So I will leave the link. Use my link, and you'll get 10% off of anything on thehodlstyle.com. I got this sweatshirt there. I've got a few different, I got a shirt. I've got a few different sweatshirts, and really good clothing. You won't see better prices. I guarantee you, you will not see better prices for this quality clothing. Trust me on that. Now, I want to show you Mr. Pool. Okay, I want to show you this. So that was a video by Mr. Pool. Okay, that was a video by Mr. Pool here on Twitter. Probably follow him. He's very interesting. Oh no, look. He's got the same Swift. And I do believe, guys, I want to tell you what. I kind of think this is Bearable Guy. I think this is Bearable Guy. And so in the video, it says it's all upside down. I guess that's symbolic of something. This is a very deep channel here. This is a very deep channel, very secretive, but he leaves a lot of riddles and clues. I kind of like it. I like what he's leaving here. He leaves a lot of, you know, the bridge, and this is in China. It's pretty cool. So, he left this video, this one, and it basically showed it. What it showed there was it showed us D-Day, or not D-Day, but the attack on Pearl Harbor. But in the beginning, it said December 3rd, and we thought maybe something would happen December 3rd. No, I don't think that's what he was trying to say, because December 3rd, when you write it out, is 1, 2, 3. I think that was a hint that he's trying to tell us he's Bearable Guy. That's what I think. Now, the attack on Pearl Harbor, that coincides with something I've been finding over and over and over. December 7th. So possibly, I'm not saying anything will happen, but there's a possibility something could happen on December 7th. So keep that date in mind, December 7th. That's in a few days. That's in 3 days from now. Now, especially because when I look here, I showed you guys this a long time ago. Well, a few months ago. Ripple had their 7th anniversary. They put up a few different photos, but this one really struck me because it showed a 77. It showed a 77, and when you put 77 in Gematria, it comes out to December the 7th. And I see December 7th over and over from things I look for. Things I find here on from David Schwartz, from Trump, all over the place. I mean, it's in there constantly. I don't know what. So what happened on December 7th was the Pearl Harbor strikes. Now, the deep state does like to use dates where tragedies happened. They like to reinstate the date. You know, they like to do things, false flags on the same date years later. It happens, you know. What struck me though about this was this checkered flag down here, okay? The checkered flag. And to me, what that symbolizes is the finish line. Finish line, and it looks like they're having a celebration and they've crossed the finish line, and with the smiles I see on their faces, to me it looks like Ripple has won the race. So that's what it looks like to me, the checkered flag, you know. And maybe they're trying to say here that December 7th is the finish. It's the end of an era and the beginning of a new one for Ripple. So who knows? I'm just keeping that date in mind. I've had it in mind for a few months now because I've seen it over and over and over. Doesn't mean anything is going to happen though, you know. If it does, that would be wonderful. Now, his tweet, when you decode it, it comes out to David Schwartz. Let me see. I'll show you real quick. Okay, David Schwartz's tweet. He writes, "Never seen this before." All right. And when you type in Kit Kat, Bitcoin comes out, okay? Maybe he's trying to say Bitcoin's going to be the next big mover. I don't know. But same thing happened with Trump. He posted something about Rocky with his head on it. Rocky in gematria is the same thing. Xrp, money, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So, you know, maybe the leaders, these elite people who are big public figures, are trying to tell us to buy Bitcoin. I don't know. I know Trump said he didn't like it, but that's protocol. Of course, he has to say that, you know. It's unregulated, and there's a lot of crooks, you know. There's a lot of deep state players, and, you know, I could be wrong, though. Who knows? Now, when you type in what he wrote, which is never seen this before, that's what really struck me, okay? That's what really got me. 5 Cured Kippers Dance comes out. 5 Cured Kippers Dance. Never seen this before equals 5 Cured Kippers Dance. Okay, now we first saw that in the Wave and Ripple design book, okay? I was doing videos on this a long time ago when it first came out. Those were the good old days, right? I mean, actually, they're still good old days. We're still in the good days. I mean, that's what I like about this. We're still having just as much fun as we used to, you know? Bearable Guy's not around as much, but we have so many things to talk about, guys. Now, 5 Cured Kippers Dance is one of the lines in this book, okay? Right here. In the middle of the book, he gives you 6 lines to go over. 5 Cured Kippers Dance is the first line, okay? And what does it mean? Well, when you put it in, it comes out to power to the people, 2020, okay? So maybe what he's saying is the people will gain more power in 2020. We will have vision, we will have clarity, okay? Also, what 5 Cured Kippers Dance, let me see. There was another line in here that shows us, and I think David Schwartz is trying to tell us to look at the book, and that he is the one who is responsible for publishing, putting this out there, paying for it, and putting it together. David Schwartz, okay? He is artful, you know. And I do believe David Schwartz is trying to tell us that he is Satoshi Nakamoto, okay? I've contacted Leaf Storm Press before. I've talked to them. They told me, no, it's not a group of people, because I asked them, is it a group of people? Is it whales? Is there a bunch of whales doing this? They said, nope, it's just one person, and his name is Satoshi Nakamoto. And they were very, like, nonchalant with me. They were, you know, cool with me, talking, laughing. We've had a few conversations where we joked around and stuff. They're very cool people, actually, Leaf Storm Press. But they said, no, he wishes to remain anonymous. All the proceeds go directly to STEM, okay? To STEM, which is giving kids with underprivileged kids the rights, you know, educational materials and stuff like that. So whoever Satoshi Nakamoto is who put this out, he doesn't need money, okay? He's got enough money. He's donating all the money to kids, which is a good thing. Now, Trump posted this couple months ago, gold backed to dollar, okay? It tells us that the dollar is going to be backed by gold, okay? Or the new digital currency that's going to come out in replacement of the dollar, which might be the USD. It could be the XRP backed, you know, stable coin. And they are putting little clues like this out on Twitter, okay? Just so you know, silver platter. They put it in quotes so that we, you know, are able to see it. So, you know, a lot of things. Okay, and one other thing too is I'm seeing owls all over the place. Owls, and apparently, for what I hear, it's symbolic. Okay. Bearable Guy put it out. Owls. Elon Musk tweeted about it the other day. Christine Lagarde talks about it. I didn't put that in here. Christine Lagarde said, I would want to be an owl if I was an animal. So And then I didn't put that in here either, but Mr. Poole tweeted out an owl eye. Now we're talking about vision. 2020 is going to be, the elite are really focusing on showing us vision right now. Okay? The elite are showing us vision. Okay? Where is it? In 2 weeks ago, this cover of The Economist, The World in 2020, the only word in red is vision. The one that stands out down here is vision. All right? SBI is right next to it. SBI is right next to vision. Okay? So a lot of good things to look at. Now, with that said, I want to just bring it back home. I want to bring it back down to our third dimension reality. And I want to show you a comment that someone left me that actually I appreciated. I really did, because it helps you think. You know, it helps me think about not taking all this stuff too seriously. Okay, we know an XRP is a great investment. All we can do is maybe just accumulate, have it, and just, you know, don't stress out about it too much. Like Mr. B says in his latest video, don't look at the price. Think about big picture and just be comfortable with your investment. Okay? Go about doing your thing and be comfortable with your investment. Now, this guy told me, hey, Mike, and this is humbling, okay? But he says, hey, Mike, advice from a 52-year-old man. If you practice to find signs, your subconscious will deliver them everywhere. Law of attraction. You could go crazy over this because one day you could be unable to make a difference. One day, because deep meanings are everywhere, but we have to give them weight. Good content, but I was seeing signs everywhere once in my life, and it helps sometimes nowadays, but it doesn't help me. It didn't help me in my past to manage my life very much. He says, stay focused and thanks for good info. Don't exaggerate seeing signs everywhere. And I said, thank you, sir. Good advice. I see what you mean. I do appreciate something like that. That was a very nice, heartfelt piece of advice. And I really do appreciate that. So, you know, with that said, we do need to kind of remember, that's why I, you know, started the video off saying this is for education and also entertainment. Okay? And I'm talking to myself as well. I'm partially kind of entertaining my mind while I'm waiting for XRP to blow up. Okay? So is it going to be this year? I don't know. Is it going to be next year? I mean, the signs point to it being next year and not any later than that, but we'll see. You know, with all these riddlers, with all these people saying they know what's going to happen, just hodl strong, okay? Be the best person you can be. Just be happy, you know, think positive thoughts. And don't let cryptocurrency rule your life, you know. Remember to go on hikes, go hang out with your friends, go, you know, relax your mind, you know, relax, meditate, work out, get all that built up energy out, work out, you know, build your life up as well. Do positive things in your life. Okay, guys? Love you guys. Thanks for enjoying this video. Download the Brave browser link in the description. Be good people, guys. And I'll talk to you later. Crypto Mike out. Peace.